Thank you to Care Of for sponsoring this video. I don't know if it's the new year, but I just feel I'm like on the edge of a breakthrough and I want to push myself to become the best human, the best artist that I possibly can be in 2024. So we're not only talking about exterior glowing up here, we're talking about what's inside, okay? But first we are starting with exterior because I'm getting my hair cut today. So let's go do that. I kind of look like Cindy Lou Who right now. Zero chill. That's me. They always have a shot of them getting shampooed. Hi, I am so in love with my hair. It's like fun and shaggy, and I actually didn't do it this morning. I just like woke up and it looks good. So that's really cool. When I am wearing like a really cool outfit or my hair is done in a way I like, it really helps me fight this like internal imposter syndrome that I always have, and it helps me build my confidence. Yeah, in 2023, I really realized the importance of like non-art related things and how they kind of like trickle into my art practice. Another seemingly non-art related thing that I feel like impacts my art practice a lot is how I'm taking care of my body. Taking care of my body means getting enough sleep, having an active lifestyle, and remembering to take my vitamins. And speaking of vitamins, today's sponsor is Care Of. Every morning, I make sure to take my vitamins, and Care Of has majorly upgraded my supplement game. They provide personalized supplements with research-backed ingredients for your unique health needs. My favorite part about Care Of is their online quiz. I was able to find out a lot about potential nutrient gaps I might have and which supplements would be right for my active lifestyle and vegetarian diet. I love the convenience of the vitamin packs, and I also love that the film is compostable. Care Of also has a really cool app to help you track your routines and accomplish your health goals. One of my big goals for 2024 is to get better sleep, so I've been using their sleep blend, and I've noticed that I can fall asleep faster, which means I can maintain a regular sleep schedule even when I get home late from dance. If you want to try Care Of, check out the link below to take the quiz and use my code TOFU50 for 50% off your first order, which is a really good deal. I wish you all good health in the new year, and thank you once again, Care Of, for sponsoring. I feel like around the new year, when I'm trying to set intentions, I always forget to like reflect on the year that I've had. And one thing that I always talk about that helps me to reflect is cleaning up my apartment. And oh boy, if you live in a studio, you understand when one area of your apartment is a mess, the whole place feels like a freaking disaster. So I'm gonna fix that. And while I do that, I'm going to reflect on all of my art goals that I had for 2023, and I'm gonna see how I did with them, if I even care about them still. So yeah, let's go. All right, my desk is always a little bit disorganized, but that's okay. Where to begin? So one of the big art goals that I had for 2023 was to set up my art shop. Now, I started a whole video series, and at the beginning of that series, I said that my goal was to launch my shop by the end of the summer. And I still haven't launched it, and it's December. I think at the beginning of the year, I didn't realize how much goes into making an art shop. Like, I had to order all of the products that I wanted to sell. Then I also needed to figure out how I was gonna package these items to ship them out. And I needed to figure out what platform I wanted to build a website on. And I needed to figure out how to take product photos, and how to edit those product photos, and then how to set up a website, and then do I need to register my business? There were so many things involved in making this art shop, and so I can't really be too upset with myself that I didn't totally finish. Like, can you even see me over here? I need to make my bed. Another goal that I had for 2023 was to make more art. And I'm not exactly sure what I meant by this. I don't really think I knew what I meant by this, but I'm not sure if I made more art in 2023 compared to 2022, but if I were to guess, I would say I did. Not only did I make more like finished illustrations, I did like a whole 30 days of drawing challenge, and that for sure made me draw a lot, but I also started doing more sketching and more ugly sketching. I know some people don't like that term, but I just started like a sketchbook where I just put kind of like random stuff in it. Let me show you. This is where I do all my ugly sketching. It started out as like a legit sketchbook, and then now I just kind of put random stuff in there. At some point in 2023, I decided that I was like trying too hard with my sketchbook to make it like pretty and aesthetic, so it's really been helpful for me to do this. And having an ugly or chaotic sketchbook is definitely going to be something that I'm going to keep doing. I think it's really helpful for me to like get ideas out without thinking too much about how it looks, because for me it's like two separate things, right? Like the idea behind a piece versus like the aesthetics of the piece, and I'm not like that good at drawing that I can just like spit out an idea and have it look amazing on the first try. So this is like my safe little space, and I think this definitely helped me accomplish my goal of drawing more in 2023. So that's a win. Another goal that I had that is very much a big win was to finish The Artist's Way, and I accomplished the heck out of this. I started The Artist's Way when I started this YouTube channel, and it helped me so much with just like overcoming all of my fears around putting myself out there on the internet, and I have been craving reading it again. So I think at the beginning of 2024, I'm gonna do a book club with my patrons to reread the book, keep each other accountable a little bit. We'll see how that takes shape. But yeah, I finished The Artist's Way in 2023. I accomplished that goal, and I loved it so much that I'm trying to do it again in 2024. All right, my kitchen is kind of a disaster. I don't know if it looks like a disaster on camera, but it is a disaster. Ooh, leftover boba. Yummy. So another goal I had this year was to read Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, which is a book about how to draw good, basically. I probably did like 2 or 3 chapters of the book, and then I kind of just like stopped because I was like, yeah, this is helping me draw better and draw more efficiently, but like I don't know if I care about those things that much right now. Just other things spoke to me more, so it is what it is. I've been putting off cleaning my humidifiers for a long time. I think I'm finally going to do it. It's my moment of truth. Let's see how this went. Honestly, I could keep going with this, but I want to move on. It was an attempt, and I think it's pretty cute. This is the problem area. Could not figure out the shadow. From far away, I don't know, I think it's pretty cute. So I had intentions for the end of this video to get on with you and do some intention setting and vision boarding for the new year and just like talk about all my art goals. But the reality of the situation is that I am feeling actually very lost right now in terms of where I want to go this year. This is for multiple reasons. First reason being that I think I am retiring from dancing in the NBA this year, and I know that that will come with a lot of changes. I have a lot of identity like wrapped up in not only being a dancer but also being like a very busy person. And so letting go of that identity I think is just gonna be a little bit of a process for me. Secondly, I've opened up a lot to the idea of experimentation this year and maybe not feeling too settled in where I am as an artist or as a video maker or any of those things. And I think the idea of growing as an artist is really exciting, but it's also really, really overwhelming. I think what I want to do for myself tonight is put together an affirmations board. So instead of a vision board, an affirmations board. I am going to take this fairly decent sized canvas and I'm going to paint it a color I like, and then I'm gonna just write a bunch of nice things to myself. I am taking down this gallery wall, so that's gonna be step number 1. This is kind of emotional, honestly. Well, okay, it's not that emotional, but this does feel funny because I remember setting up this gallery wall on a video not that long ago. That really makes me reflect on the year I've had on YouTube, and I don't know, like I always tell myself that I'm so far away from figuring out what I want to do in life and figuring out what my goals are as an artist, but actually I think in a lot of ways I am already doing a lot of the things now, and I want to go further with them, and that's like really cool. Okay. Frog girl. It's just like a little gouache piece I made last year when I was in my experimentation phase. It's another piece from my gouache phase. It's cute. I like it. So we're gonna gesso. I hope I'm saying that right. Gesso? Gesso. The last time I let myself really paint was in high school, and I was very like good at it, honestly. Like I didn't really ever take any classes outside of like high school art class, but I feel like I kind of got pretty decent. And then I don't know, when I got back into art during the pandemic, I just like only got into digital art. Briefly, when I started this channel, I kind of explored like gouache painting. Everyone had those Himi jelly gouache sets, so I was like, I'm gonna get one too. Okay, the way I'm doing this is pissing me off. I need a bigger brush, please hold. Once I started growing on YouTube, I was like, my art looks like amateurish and I want it to look good. And the medium that I was able to improve at the fastest was definitely digital art. And that's what I've primarily been working with. So yeah, for the past year, I've really been heavy in my iPad, Apple Pencil era, which, you know, there's probably some good things that have come out of that digital art era for sure. Like, I just feel like it's made me a more confident artist to only focus on a medium that I feel really proficient at. But I think I'm ready to really challenge myself and get back into experimentation more, not be so afraid to make bad art, because like, you know, making bad art does not make me a bad artist. Oh my God. Okay, we're moving to the floor. All right, that was so much work getting myself down here. I hope it is worth it. I hope this is just A+ level vlogging. What was I saying? I don't know, I feel like this year has taught me that life is short and that I should take risks and do things even though I'm scared. I feel like I just overthink, I get anxious, I get sad that I haven't achieved those things yet. Like, all of the mental health struggles consume me when I think about what these like big dreams I have are. I don't know, I was really struggling around this new year time just because this is the time that everyone is encouraging you to like get super crystal clear on what you want and have a vision for what your year ahead is gonna look like, but I just truly have no idea what I want my life to look like. I get kind of overwhelmed at the possibilities and I get overwhelmed at the thought of, you know, changing my life. I think I've gessoed it enough. I don't actually really know. Okay, this is a little like work in progress painting I have of an orchid. And I really like this blue. I've been like really obsessed with using powder blue in like all of my illustrations and I guess now paintings. So I think I'm gonna paint it this color. And then my thought, my hope is that I will write all of my words on it with a white Posca marker. I should probably test it to see if it'll work. I tried to make this a little bit more comfy. I'm ready. I'm gonna start. Ooh. I'm gonna try to make them very honest instead of trying to make them like insightful. Okay, wow. Also this sucks because I'm a lefty and there's a high likelihood I smudge. But whatever, that makes it more authentic, I guess. A positive outlook on life. I'm listening to my favorite mantras. The album is I See Me Mantras by Tony Jones. Ooh, it snaps. It makes me feel like I could do anything I want. Alexa, how do you spell accept?
I have two spellings for the word accept. Accept, meaning to consent to receive, is spelled A-C-C-E-P-T.
Despite loving English class, not a good speller. Okay, I was starting to lose steam, so I thought of something that might help me. As part of the artist's way, you're supposed to write yourself a letter. I don't know why I was showing you this. It's just a little duck I drew, but so this is my letter I wrote myself from your past self, XOXO. I'm gonna read it and maybe I will put some of this on my canvas. I start with, girl, you are absolutely killing it. 2 years ago, you'd be, oh shit, was I not supposed to read this for 2 years? Oh well, it's been like 6 months. Aww, that's so cute. Okay, well, I don't really know that I can use this directly, but maybe it'll spark some inspiration. Friends, I did it. It's not perfect. I don't really know why this is even the point that I decided to stop on it. I could have kept going upwards, but I think a little bit of negative space on top is a little confusing. I liked which quote ended up on the very top. I trust myself to make big moves, and I feel like that's a good intention for myself moving into the new year. I probably will still set some goals for myself at some point when I'm feeling more prepared and, I don't know, mentally in the right space. But I think for now, this was a really great way to start my 2024 with just a little bit of self-love. So now I'm gonna put this up on the wall.